Hey Dan, Susan Craven. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to see if I can get the top off this pineapple. And what I do when I get up in the morning, I have about 15 minutes in the kitchen before I go off to teach class. And so part of what I do is I mason jars. They keep a green smoothie for most of the day so that the nutrients stay in it. I love mangoes, spinach, kale's good. I use romaine. So what I do is I take a handful of spinach. And in a Vitamix, the cool thing about it is it's so powerful that you can put all your ingredients in at once and blend it up. In a less inferior blender, what you have to do is you have to do it in steps, which takes a little bit longer. So I put romaine in mine just because romaine has about 18 grams of fiber per leaf. I add a little water. And once again, now if I was using a Vitamix, which I'm not obviously, I wouldn't have to go through this process. Sorry about the lamp. Anyway, so I do it this way. Stir this up first. It's got romaine, spinach in it. I add a little bit of cucumber for some good flavor. And then I kind of mix it up a little bit. I always add my Bio C. This has my minerals in it, and my I put about a half a teaspoon of this in there. It's got your minerals in it, your vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium. Helps with muscle cramping. A little bit of like electrolytes, a little bit. Corey, could you give me a banana, please? Sometimes I use, that's my camera woman, it's my daughter. Sometimes I put a little flaxseed oil, omega-3, 6, and 9s for the memory. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for people that have issues with it being diabetic. It brings the blood sugar level, evens it up. Kefir is wonderful. I add kefir in my green smoothies because of the probiotics. And then I add the fruit. Cut this pineapple up for you real quick. I'm great with a knife, paring knife, little or no waste. I like to use the core because that's where you get most of your anti-inflammatory priorities, is in that core. You can't taste it once it's gone through the blender. Thank you, Corey, for the bananas. Put this in here. My secret ingredient, whey powder. I need that whey powder. I need to get for myself personally because I do teach. Although I've got to get my protein throughout the day. So I put that in there. Everything's good to go. Oh, my cinnamon. Got to use my cinnamon. Love cinnamon. It gives this kind of a sweet little taste. And it's so good for you. And that's it. I'm good to go. Apple, bananas, strawberries, figs, whatever kind of fruit you like. That's it. Then what you do is you get a mason jar. Anything with a tight lid. I like the mason jars. It's got a seal around it. So all my vitamins and minerals are in here. Fill up the mason jar. And a lot of times I have a little left over. So I drink some before I leave the house. Then I seal it. I usually do 2 of these. Put them in my little backpack. I've got food, nutrients hitting my body until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I teach probably an hour and a half with a little bit of break in between. So I've got to get the fuel in my body to keep my muscle mass the way it needs to be, to keep my thinking, where it needs to be. Keep the inflammation is a big, serious thing in the society that we live in. So this inflammation is taken care of with the pineapple. So I'm constantly getting the nutrients in my system. And all because of my Vitamix machine. Thanks for your time. Have a good one. Bye.